everyone, welcome back. Death Spider here. Audio issues should be resolved now. I've got the channel separated back out so we can get some commentary going so I can go over everything with you. Sorry about that. I think I'll release the first video still. It'll only be pure gameplay with no explanations about anything, and then when I get time I'll redo the first part. Just know if you need a farm at the end to get souls to do the boss fight, maybe you need more hit points, all you got to do is do exactly what I'm doing, which is you know, left trigger, go into your umbral form, and then go ahead and kill all the mobs in the area that I kill, and just rinse and repeat that. You'll get like 2,000 to 3,000 vigor per run. It's pretty quick. You can look at my character right now. I'm currently, what level am I? 26? I have no idea where to even look, but yeah, I'm like level 26 or something. Like, I'm pretty strong. Like level 35 actually. So level 35 after the first area, so we should be able to just breeze through this one. Anyways, like I said, we just left there. We're gonna drop down here and get started in this spot, and then we'll go fight the second boss. The next boss is actually pretty easy in my opinion. Alright, but watch out behind us right here. This guy's going to try to push you off. So as you can see, I'm really strong now. Like, I can two-shot pretty much anything. I would like to find a bow, because eventually we're going to need ranged weapons. I'm still working on the game sounds themselves. They're a little bit loud and overpowering. I'll try to get those balanced out. That might take another episode. Oh, and yeah. See, he tries to push you off, so watch out for that. It's been a while since I've actually walked from this direction. And then he'll cast magic. That's holy magic. It's also like a magic missile, then we'll just kick him off the ledge. So left button plus right button, and you can kick. So if you see loot like this, don't just run at it. Always look around. So there's usually a trap. Same thing with guards, have their backs turned to you. Okay, we're going to smash this stuff. Could be a guy hiding right here. Just send him flying, wait for a second, the souls and any loot will pop up. One thing to note here too, we will need to go to umbral form, and I'll go over how to do this. So if you look out here, there's going to be a giant. So we need to get out there in a minute. Guy thinks he can just get a piece of us. I really need to work on my dodging. I can actually dodge. I'm not bad at it. I'm just I feel overpowered right now, so I just kind of breeze through everything. It's a lot, but this character's a lot stronger than my mage was. Granted, I do like having fireballs, because with this guy we're going to like run around and kill everything. Alright, so let's come through here. I gotta find all the loot again. Take a second. A lot of hidden stuff laying around. Alright, so we just got a bloody hatchet right there. We think we need to... Yeah, so we can go get this loot while we're right here. So if you look at this beam, it's a good place to drop down. If I don't miss it. There we go. Then jump into here. We'll grab this. That's small Derelium ingots. I haven't used those yet, even on my main playthrough. But I did get the blacksmith, so that's going to be for crafting. And we're going to kill everything just so we can get some vigor built up. Don't go straight for that loot. There's a guy right here waiting to push you off the cliff. Then we can grab it. Make sure you keep your eye out. Some of these mages will spot you from a distance. As you see right there. And who would have killed that? Oh, wait. All you guys want to fight at once? Okay. Take the free vigor, so then we'll kill this guy. Don't worry about those guys. They usually won't attack you. They might get in the way and try to push you around a little bit. Not too big of a deal. I need to see if we can turn footsteps off or down. I feel like that's really overpowering in the game. Then we got these guys over here. Should take care of him. Don't get too close to the ledge because the mages will shoot you. It might stagger you off just a hair. And then we'll take care of this guy. You know, for Sparta, all that good stuff. Oh god. Okay. I guess my mage has a lot more magic resistance. I don't usually take this much damage. But while we're right here, we can go ahead and rest if we need to. So if you're having a hard time getting to this spot, just run inside this church right here. We need to grab this thing too, but you can come up here and there's a spot to activate the vestige and rest. We're going to activate it. Vestige of Chabui. I'm not actually going to rest yet. We still have 2 heals left. We can go ahead and activate this too. Just stand on this side so we don't get shot. So get your lantern out. Look at it. Actually, I forgot we have to transform it to do this one. So we'll do that after we finish off some of these guys over here on the other side. So there's a mage up there shooting at us. We can't get to him right now, so we'll come over here. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do about that guy because I don't have ranged weapons. Usually on the ladders, you're invincible. At least in the early zones. In the later zones, they can knock you off of them. At least that's how it worked in my game, so I don't know if maybe they patched it. Because I have downloaded 2 updates since I started playing. And then we can come down here, check out everything here. While we're still being shot at. There's a guy right here, let's just drop attack on him. We can't get in here yet. Like I said, I went ahead and bought the Pilgrim's Key, but this area is not accessible yet. Looks like it's connected to an elevator, so we'll get there eventually. If you step on this, you're going to fall down. There's a mace guy right there below us. I'm actually going to swap to my... Well, let's take out this guy again. So this guy will push you off if you're not careful. We can kick this guy off. Just be careful not to step off yourself. Now, if you go ahead and take these and jump across all of this to go there to that loot, I couldn't find a way out of there. So make sure you have a moth with you, or you're willing to just die to teleport back. If anybody knows a way, let me know. I could not find anything. Now, fighting with a two-handed weapon on stuff like this is dangerous because you do take long lunges in the swing. So just take your time and make sure you don't fall off. And that's why I swapped to the two-handed grip, because we'll do the thrust attack instead of a wide arcing sweep. Let's destroy everything. It's like I said, it's been a while since I've been here, so we'll just double check everything. I don't think there's any more loot here except for what's across the dangerous jump zone. And we'll go over that in a second, or we'll try to get over there in a minute. But just make sure you destroy everything, look behind everything. They do hide things in a lot of weird places. Alright, so from here we need to go to our umbral form. I'm going to go ahead and, well, do we want to rest? Now let's go ahead and go as far as we can with this. So we're going to come up here first before we transform. Actually, I want to check this really quick. So before you transform, like I said, come back up here. I think somebody died somewhere. Probably one of those pagans or whatever they're called. Okay, let's go ahead, left trigger, then hold X. Transform to the umbral form. Remember, if you die in this form, you will die. There is no resurrection. There's a totem right here if you need to transform. And now, and watch out for these hollows or whatever they're called. They're going to be everywhere. So we need to get onto this arm and go out there, right? So again, what I like to do is activate that loop right here first. I reached it from here last time. Let's see, where did that hollow go? He was chasing me. So let's see if we can grab it from here again. So it's going to be sitting there, so we can just run and grab it. We don't have to fight everything if we don't want to. So drop back down onto this beam. And then we're going to run up his arm, but we can go kill this mage first. That should finish him off. We can grab that loot when we come back. Let's go ahead and heal since I didn't. So if your health is gray like that, if you do damage before you take damage, you'll heal. Unfortunately, I didn't see the hollow and he hit me on the steps. So if you're too weak and you feel like you really don't want to fight all this stuff up here, like we're not going to probably fight all this just yet. We can fight it some other time. I'm not that worried about it. Watch out for that flying moth thing. They're really, really dangerous. But if you need vestige seeds and a bunch of the rare drops, those moth things do drop them. So then we're going to grab this loot right here. So that's a pale eye shield. And if we wanted to, we could fight our way through all this. The best way to do it is to try to knock her off the ledge, but she will fire homing missiles like she's doing right now, so those will track you. And she has poison and a bunch of other dangerous things, so we're not, like I said, I really don't feel like fighting her right now, so we're just going to drop her down. And let's go activate this thing over here. But yeah, my strength level is so high now that I can two-shot all these mobs, so they're not a threat. And let's check and see if that mage we kicked off dropped us anything good. Where did you land, buddy? Did you go all the way to the bottom, probably? Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about it. No big deal. So once we're up here, we need to activate this. First, we'll kill this guy that's going to mess with us. So while looking at that, left trigger, right trigger to pull it to you.
Sentinels. Most blessed representatives of the Holy Judge Cleric. My soul soars to see.
Hold your tongue, pilgrim. And on your feet. You are on sacred ground. And we are yet to see whether you are deserving of that honor.
I assure you, I have dedicated my life to the teachings of Judge Cleric. My faith in her and her divine works is boundless.
Pray it is. For our immaculate lady's light will lay bare the truth, and in radiance there is judgment.
Alright, so we just got 2 more umbral scourings. Now we can rest finally. Let's grab, let me see, we don't need to grab anything now. Let's go ahead and rest, like I said. Now remember, if you wanted to, you could be saving up that 3,000 Vigor to go get the ring, which is what I'm going to do. So as soon as we hit 3k, we're going to go get the ring. So from here, we can try, let me just check and see if we have a moth yet. If we have a moth, we can go try to do that jump to get across everything. So we have 1 desiccated vestige moth right here. So that'll let us get back. So let's try to get to the bottom. Let me get back on one-handed grip here. Okay, so like I said, I'm still trying to figure out game sounds. I just stopped to adjust those really fast. They're super overpowering. There's moments like this where I wish I still had my fire spell so we could go ahead and kill that mage. Oh, well, I mean, there's a way to kill him. Let me go ahead and show you all that too, I guess. I forgot about this part. So with your lamp equipped, let me wait for this other guy to shoot at me. Pull your lamp out, right trigger. You'll soul rip him, so then cut his soul to pieces. Oop. At least before I was rudely interrupted. We can do the same thing with this guy. He's a little harder to reach though. I'm using up some hit points trying to go over all this. Sorry, it's hard to Q and remember to dodge. Alright, so while looking at him, left trigger, right trigger again, we're going to soul rip him. It's hard to hit this soul when it's falling because it's so high up. So if you hit the soul, then you hit them. Tons and tons of damage, so he's down. So if you can't reach something as a melee fighter, that's the way to do it. Just remember, you're limited on charges, so you can't just keep doing it over and over again. So we're going to climb down this ladder, hold down left stick like you're sprinting, and you can slide down the ladder so it doesn't take you so long. You can also sprint up the ladder. Oop, easy. So I'm not a controller player, guys, so I'm doing the best I can. I usually use mouse and keyboard, but on these games it's just hard to do. So you want to wait for it to rotate to the right angle to where you can reach it. And then you're just going to sprint to it and jump by pressing A. Watch your roll because you can roll off. Okay, now we're over here. I need to be careful. I don't remember if... Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a bunch of guys that'll push us off. You see this guy? He's got that blue tendril coming out of him. That means make sure you have your lantern ready. He's going to have one of those soul things, so go ahead and rip that off of him. So left trigger and the right button, and you'll get rid of his protection. Be careful rolling here. You can roll off the ledge and die. We have another guy praying here. Let's go ahead and send him to his maker. And then we need to head over there. Wait, is that a shortcut beam? No, that's not a shortcut beam. Okay. But I say maybe there's a beam I forgot to knock down somewhere over here. Oh well, we have a moth. We'll be fine. So we're going to jump across to this one. Trying to think. Let's see. We need to... I guess right there is probably good. Oh, we almost missed it. Now this jump part right here is a little bit harder. It took me like a try or two last time to get this one. Because timing is really critical here. I'm trying to think of what side's going to be closest. Well, it's kind of downward, so it shouldn't really matter that much. Just as long as you jump off one of the corners. Right, there we go. And we're here. Go ahead and grab this loot. That's another small Derelium fragment. And then we have these guys. Again, be careful here. There are a lot of those mages, and they're going to try to push you off the ledge. I just kill these guys. They're not really worth it, but I kill them just so they don't mess with my auto lock. Now I want to say there's going to be a mage right behind this wall. Yep, there's one right there. You pretty much just hug the concrete wall until you're 100% sure you're safe. And let's head up from here. Check that corner. And you can also sprint up the ladders. I don't remember if I said that or not. Since my last video got messed up, I want to say there's going to be another one right here, so let's just go around the corner. So if you attack twice and then you kick them, usually that's going to keep you attacking pretty smooth. I gotta remember to try not to talk when swinging my sword at something, because it's so loud. I really need to look into adjusting it. Hey, you see that guy? He's definitely going to want to push this off, and he can do that faster than we can see. So there's his push, and you can go. Oh, have a good trip, sir. There might be another one, so again, be careful. Always try to peek around your corners. And we're going to try to get around this corner really, really fast in case there is one. So we're just going to go, and we're going to roll. Okay, so it's just a mace guy. 2 hits, kick, hit him again. So in case y'all couldn't hear that, sorry, it's 2 hits, a kick, and then 1 more swing, and he should be done. Mage casters get interrupted, so just go ahead and lay into them if you have enough time. Where did you come from? So there is an elevator here. First, we're going to come around this corner and grab the loot on this side. It's a bell staff. Next, we're going to head up the elevator. Again, like I said, guys, I can't figure out a way to get back from here except to use a moth. So if anybody knows, please let me know in the comments. Alright, so we're going to come over here. I'm going to grab this. That's going to be the ice grip. Then we're going to head down and around here. There's a locked door here, so maybe we're not supposed to be here yet. So this is the door, I believe, connecting under the bridge. So we need the Skyrest bridge key. So maybe I'm just missing the key somewhere. If somebody knows where that key is, let me know. If I should have already gotten it, because I don't even have it on my other game yet. And I just feel like it would make life a lot easier. Maybe there's a different path I missed somewhere. We need to activate that. And then let's take a look over here, because I wanted to look and see if I can make this jump. No, we can't make that jump. But we can walk across this bridge. I just don't know why we'd want to walk across this. So maybe I am missing something. And we can look at that again in just a second. Let's go ahead and activate our other form. And we come here. Same thing, left trigger, right trigger.
Divine Adir, witness this offering I make to you.
Alright, so we got 2 more umbral scouring. I should have mentioned that with the moth, the bad thing is you will lose your vigor. So I just feel like there has to be a way. But I can't reach that thing from here. Yeah, we still can't reach that. I don't see any way to move that giant. And we can walk out here. It's just, I don't see the point of walking out here. Unless I'm just missing something really, really important. Maybe I can drop to the ledge on the... See, like, it doesn't look like I can drop to anything on this side either. I don't see a bone ladder anywhere. But if there's a bridge here, there should be a purpose, right? So maybe for a later update, maybe this goes away when we're ready to move to this area. And then we'll have to unlock the bridge. And maybe this is just blocking us to keep us from beating the game immediately. That's the only thing I can think of. Because, like I said, there is loot below us. I cannot manage to find a way to drop down to it. So we can break our form here if we want to. We'll just run around and look one more time, make sure there's not another way back. Maybe I just missed it. Because if you look here, this, like I said, this side's blocked too. I can't target to reach anything, and that's a totem anyways. Or an effigy, I think is what it's actually called. Let's look on this ledge. Anything there. And maybe with good enough jump skills you can jump back across all that. Most of it though is a little bit higher. I just don't see any way of making those jumps. And I don't think we can survive the drop to that, which would put us back into the main area. And then we have another totem right here. So again, like I said, if anybody knows how to get out of this area, just, you know, hit me up. Because I didn't see anything back on the other side, so we're just going to go ahead and transform back, and then we'll just pop them off. Granted, I don't really know the purpose of the moth if you drop all your vigor. You assume you could just die twice and you're good. So we'll go to our inventory, and we're going to sacrifice everything. Maybe it leaves some if you have enough, I don't know. Yeah, so we're zeroed out on vigor, so I don't know, maybe it's supposed to leave some, maybe if you have a ton of it, you'll still keep it. Okay, so from here we need to head up this ladder. This area over here should be cleared now. Okay, we're going to make this trip 2 or 3 times. And we're almost to the next boss fight, so just bear with me, guys. And then we'll get into the next video, and we'll go over the next fight, which to me is pretty easy, especially after what we just did. So you want to smash through all this. If you hold your lamp up, you can see why. There's loot in there. So let's go ahead and do our transformation. Oop. Oh, we were forced into transfer. So if you're holding your lamp out and one of these guys hit you. Hold on a second. Okay, so if you're holding your lamp out and you get hit by one of these guys, it'll automatically transform you. Let's go ahead in here and grab the bucket set. So broken bucket, condemned head cage, condemned garb, condemned manacles, condemned fetters. Okay, the next path is right here. It's pretty obvious, so it's the only place to go. Don't fall off. I mean, you can. There's ladders to get back up in case you've managed to somehow live. Next, we're going to go behind these. Right here, we're getting an Empyrean grenade. Sounds nice. Prepare for the Holy Hand Grenade. And then there's another spot. I think it's on the 2nd or 3rd level. So we can come out here. Grab this guy. Times 3 umbral vertebrae. Now you can do a fancy drop here to the ledge. We're not going to do that this time. We're going to do it the right way. That's how I did it last time on the live stream, because I didn't realize there was an actual way down. I did not mean to climb back up there, but it worked out. Okay, there's an NPC here. Let's talk to them really fast, just in case they decide to move once we rest.
The cleric's welcome comes behind the edge of a sentinel's blade, more often than not in this place. Makes me curious how you're still breathing. I suppose dangling the promise of salvation from one hand and the threat of death from the other keeps a pilgrim obedient. On second look, you're not just another deluded lamb, are you? You know, not long ago, I saw a dark crusader carrying that same lamp. Now it's in your hands. Again, curious. I know they'd see you rejuvenate those obscene monuments preventing Aegea's return. Don't. That's a threat. But also advice. Aegea rewards the faithful.
Alright, so that's done. I might cut the NPC talks out. Just make a note when you come across NPCs to talk to them. It just takes a lot of time. I feel like people get bored waiting on them to finish their speech. If you want to keep them in, leave it in the comments below. If you want them deleted, comment below. I'll take a vote now, and I'll apply it to the next 3 or 4 in the next episode or 2, based on everybody who comments. Okay, so let's go through here. Right here, there's going to be some loot. Then we'll have to circle back. Let's see. Alright, so it's right here. And that's going to be bleed resistance balm. Probably not really worth it. I don't know. I haven't had to use any of the bombs yet. Then just drop down. We're back at the totem. We can interact with that. Go and rest. So So once you're rested, this is, I believe, the next step is fighting the boss. Like I said, that's going to be an episode by itself. I like to keep the boss fight separate. It just helps everything out, helps people out when they're searching just for the fight rather than how to get to the fight. But we'll double check one more time. So just run across here, down the ladder. Over here to the next ladder. Trying to remember, I don't think there was any more loot laying out here chilling anywhere. There is some down here in the boss room. Just know once you walk through this door right here, you are in the boss fight. Okay, so this is just a working door right here. Nothing to worry about. Again, they only give like 10 Vigor, so they're really not worth killing. Other than just looking around for loot and getting them out of your way. So this door right at this ladder, if you walk through that, the boss fight starts. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and farm up some more souls really quick. And go ahead and buy that 3,000 Vigor ring. And then we're going to come back and do this fight. I just want to get that ring now before I forget about it. Because we got a lot more to do. The next area is a lot longer and a lot more difficult than this one. This will probably be like, this is technically considered like the end of the tutorial phase in my opinion. So just be ready to work a lot, to do a lot of running, jumping, fighting with mages. So like I said, I need to figure out a bow or something to help me with that. One quick thing I forgot to cover, guys, there is some more loot. I did miss it here. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been here. So we need to go back into this form so we can go across the bridge again. Then they come over here where the mage is at. This one's left over, I think, from when I killed him. Please don't knock me off, other mage. Probably should have killed him before I tried doing this. So they come out here on this beam right here on the end. I'm going to grab this. And that's rejects blade. So the harder it is to get to, probably the better piece of gear it is. So make sure you pay attention and grab everything that you see. And that should be everything out here. So like I said, we're going to head to the boss next, and I'll see y'all once we get there. Get the souls I need to. We're also going to go buy the ring. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one.